I'm here with Chuck Webster, HIMSS 15 social media ambassador. Chuck, thanks for being with me today.
I love being here. Thank you for having me.
So Chuck, per usual, you have a few things to show us here at HIMSS 15. So can we start with your balloons here?
Absolutely. I'm so glad to be here with animal balloons in the shape of the word workflow. I will do almost anything to get attention to workflow and workflow technology in healthcare.
Why workflow? Why did you get into workflow all of a sudden? I know you're kind of the guru.
I'm a big fan of workflow technology. So you can think of workflow and workflow technology as being like an onion. On the outside layer, you've got this sort of conversations in the hall. Everybody knows that there's a problem with workflow. At the next layer down, you've got analytics, and you've got the data that people are gathering much from the Internet of Things and so forth. And then at the very core, you have workflow engines, visual workflow editors, what the academics call process-aware technology. Health IT is still kind of in the database era, and it needs to move into the workflow era.
For those who don't know, tell us a little bit about Mr. RIMP.
This is for pediatricians and people who work in children's hospitals. It's customizable. The batteries are dead right now, but normally what happens is he says things like, "I like snakes." Now there's a serious kind of workflow angle here in that I'm using the same technology in Mr. RIMP as is used in wearables and the Internet of Things, and the interaction between the wearables and the Internet of Things is going to give us tremendous timestamp data about workflow. So as you walk around the hospital, your badge is going to be talking to beacons in the walls, and all that data can be used to improve workflow.
What are some of the things, the innovative things you're seeing here at the conference?
I'm seeing this tremendous surge of workflow engines. 5% of the exhibitor websites actually mention workflow engine. Now what's really cool is two things. First of all, that workflow technology is coming together with the real-time location technology, and there's just being able to track and know where everybody is moment by moment, use that data, run simulations, and to in real time move resources in response to surge and spikes in demand is just incredible. What I think is interesting is there's competition. Everybody wants to be on the layer that's closest to the point of care. And so what I'm seeing is the radiology imaging people saying, look, we can do task management for everybody, not just images. And the natural language and speech recognition folks are saying, you know, we can do everything, not just speech recognition and transcription. So I think that's going to be a very interesting competitive mix, and you're going to see some very clever and innovative workflow technology fixes to some of these workflow problems that I listed earlier.
Well, Chuck, thanks for being here with me today. We appreciate it.
And I'm delighted to be here, and Mr. Workflow is delighted to be here too.